Und damit hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einem neuen YouTube-Video hier auf meinem YouTube-Kanal. Wir schauen uns wieder ein weiteres Video an, aber diesmal nicht von Fear Factory, sondern von Creep Court. Auch ein Kanal, der so Scary-Videos, sag ich mal, hochlädt. Ich bin auf jeden Fall übelst gespannt, was in dem Video hier passieren wird. Das Video geht 2 Stunden lang, aber ich werde mir das jetzt nicht, ich werde mir jetzt nicht hier volle 2 Stunden angucken. Ich werde mir so wahrscheinlich so die gruseligsten Sachen raussuchen und das zusammen cutten für euch. Und daraus werden dann so wahrscheinlich 20 bis 30 Minuten entstehen. Aber ansonsten würde ich sagen, lasst ein Like und ein Abo da, wenn ihr mich kostenlos unterstützen wollt und ihr mehr von diesem Content haben wollt. Und das Originalvideo wird wieder unten in der Videobeschreibung verlinkt sein. Also bitte lasst auch da ein Like und ein Abo da und unterstützt die originalen Creator dieser Videos. Das würde mich sehr freuen und dann sehen wir uns gleich im Video wieder.
A US-based YouTube channel that specializes in urban exploration and eerie encounters in abandoned or restricted locations. In this episode, Franco explores the Nevada desert near Area 51, where a simple investigation of a hidden cable soon escalates into a tense chase. The date is May 23rd, 2022. After leaving an abandoned house, Franco heads to a location recommended by a tip from someone named Rachel.
Oh, er hat sogar Nachtsicht am Start. Geil.
Trying to cover you guys from the wind. Alright. I'm gonna go outside. Whatever, I'm armed.
Boah, ist das windig draußen.
The temperature completely dropped. Alright. Just wanna make sure I don't get eaten by something. Let's go. There she is. The temperature is just dropping and it's getting colder out of nowhere. This video's like all over the place. But now I'm making it towards the car.
Fine.
Just about to run to the car. Alright. Stay tuned. I made it to another location, but I have to be very careful. Around this area I'm kind of surrounded by mountains, but there is a roadway that goes further in. This is where a location, someone from Rachel actually told me of an area where there is a motion sensor for anyone who goes down these trails and heads closer to Area 51. I'm about to show you that now.
They had warned him about a motion sensor cable buried beneath a desert track, intended to detect anyone approaching Area 51. Using his camera and a metal detector to scan the ground, Franco eventually uncovered the cable, even noticing a label marked SF3. Tire tracks revealed that vehicles had crossed there before, but he admitted he might have already set it off.
That's a cable. And I guess if you drive over it, as you can see, there is tire tracks that ride right over it here. It kind of goes off over there. I wonder if it's underground or if the cables are like wireless. See if I could see like a solar panel or something that keeps it charged. Cable kind of comes off over here. This is a metal detector here. Alright, I'm getting some here. See? Oh wow, look right over here. There's like a little gap. But right over here, it's actually kind of big too.
Also, meiner Meinung nach ist das kein normales Erkunden mehr. Also ich meine, sowas ist ja nicht umsonst da. Mich würde mal interessieren, was bei dem jetzt abgeht gleich. Übrigens, was ich noch sagen wollte, das hatte ich glaube ich nicht erwähnt gehabt. Das Video hier ist kein Abandoning Buildings oder irgendwie creepy Stuff, sondern obwohl es könnte creepy Stuff sein, so, das glaube ich jetzt eher weniger, dass es nicht das ist. Aber es ist was anderes. Und zwar ist es, heißt das Video When Exploration Goes Wrong, also wenn Erkundungen quasi nicht so laufen wie geplant, beziehungsweise eine schlechte Richtung einschlagen. Also es ist ein etwas anderes Videoformat von dem, was wir vorher geguckt haben. Das wollte ich nur nochmal erwähnt haben, weil ich glaube, das hatte ich nicht gesagt. Also deswegen wundert euch nicht, wenn die Leute jetzt, sag ich mal, nicht so in Gebäuden rumlaufen wie in den anderen Videos, weil es halt ein etwas anderes Videoformat ist.
From here to about here. Right here. It's right there. Look at this. I don't want to bury this up because I probably already triggered it. Look. SF.
Ich find's geil, dass er sagt, er möchte es nicht ausgraben, weil er es sonst triggern könnte. Was macht er? Er gräbt es aus.
SF3. That is interesting. Alright, so at this point now, I'm actually going to get the hell out of here because I could hear what sounds like a truck coming.
Oh.
Or a vehicle.
Ja, ach nee, wenn du das Ding wahrscheinlich getriggert hast.
But that is kind of like a motion sensor coming in. Hold on, I got a light in front of me. What the hell?
Und da leuchtet was.
Look.
Ja, das ist die schlechteste Kameraqualität überhaupt. Oh.
What? Alright, I'm gonna get back to my car. I don't know what that was about.
While examining the cable, he heard the approach of an engine. A truck's headlights cut across the desert road, passing close to his parked car. Growing anxious, Franco rushed back to his vehicle. Moments later, another truck appeared, prompting him to whisper nervously, "They're watching me." Glancing toward the ridge lines he had just crossed, he noticed more vehicles and became convinced the sensor had already alerted patrols.
Yep.
Right up there, see him? Look how far he is. The ironic part is that right behind me, there's a guy behind me. And I think he turned off his lights.
Bro, der Typ ist so scheiße im Film, ne? Tut mir leid, aber man erkennt gar nichts.
That right there is the road to Area 51. I just passed it. You saw the stop sign. Oh my god. I feel like losing this guy. There he is. He just turned it back on. He's right on my... I'm gonna pull off to the side of the road. Right around here. Jesus Christ. Where is that pull off? Right up here. Yeah. He's getting closer. Alright, here goes nothing. I didn't do anything wrong. Another white truck. Oh. I am still behind the truck. I don't want to get too close to him. I want to see where he's gonna go so I can see where it takes me to. If I'm lucky, maybe this doesn't escalate. I'm gonna stay pretty far off his trail, make it look like I'm just heading back. But I'm behind one of the trucks right now. I'm not gonna have any flashlights on this one, only because I think these houses here is actually where they live. So these are the camo dude's trucks right in front of me. And that's the bus right there. I know Janet is the airline, but that's the freaking bus. Look at all the white trucks. Holy crap. This is where all the people from Area 51 park at.
Ist der jetzt nicht quasi einfach auf abgesperrtem Gelände, Digga? Bro ist einfach gefühlt in irgendeinen so Parkplatz von den Leuten von Area 51 eingebrochen, Digga. Oha. Und dann kann er einfach so rumspazieren, wie er Lust hat, oder was? Keine Kameras, nichts, oder was?
The tension grew as Franco pulled over to see if a truck was tailing him. It flashed its high beams before speeding away, one of the notorious camo patrol trucks. When he tried to follow, another vehicle closed in from behind, at times killing its headlights to shadow him in the dark. Near the Area 51 warning sign, Franco filmed cautiously as the lead truck steered him toward a parking area, where brake lights revealed several more trucks and a distinctive blue-striped bus known for transporting base employees. Surrounded and uneasy, Franco admitted he felt exposed and unsafe. By the end of the night, he was convinced the buried cable had triggered the patrols, leading to the chase and his rare glimpse of the mysterious bus. The ordeal left him certain of one thing: every move near Area 51 is closely monitored, and curiosity in the Nevada desert can quickly turn dangerous. Joe Weller and his friend Elliot went to explore an old abandoned schoolhouse. When they arrived in the middle of the night, they noticed a gap in the curtains, almost like someone was peeking out. Joe wanted to leave, but Elliot convinced him to sneak in through a barbed wire fence. The place felt eerie, covered in ivy that showed it had been empty for years. Then they saw what looked like a pale, creepy girl in the window, but when Joe shone his light, she vanished. That's when they decided it was best to go. The following clip, filmed by TikTok user Austin.o.gs in San Francisco, is a striking example. Austin had gone to check out an abandoned building on the city's edge. What started as just another late-night outing quickly turned unusual when his camera caught something far from ordinary through the doorway.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, hell no. What the fuck is that? Was zur Hölle ist das?
Whether the footage is completely authentic or nothing more than a clever hoax, it has
What the
captivated millions online. Viewers kept revisiting it, debating its legitimacy, and sharing their own theories. Some claimed the figure caught on camera resembled Freddy Fazbear, as if the fictional character had stepped straight from popular culture into the abandoned site. Others rejected that notion, arguing it was far more sinister, something not of this world, perhaps even demonic, with a presence too disturbing to dismiss. The absence of context only fueled speculation. No one knows when it was filmed, who else might have been involved, or what became of the building afterward. That uncertainty leaves the mystery unresolved. Was it simply a viral stunt meant to startle, or a brief encounter with something beyond explanation? In June 2025, a YouTuber named Luke posted a video on his channel, Luke Explores. His channel is all about urban exploration, where he films himself checking out abandoned places around North America. In this video, Luke and a friend went to explore the old SCI Greensburg prison in Hempfield Township, Pennsylvania. They got there early in the morning so they wouldn't be bothered, and it worked. They had the place to themselves. For hours, everything went fine, and even as the sun came up, they kept exploring without any problems. But when they went up to the higher floors and walked down a hallway, they ran into something really unsettling.
are they drilling? Ich frage mich halt wirklich so, also A, frage ich mich, also wie kommen die da eigentlich immer rein? So, das wird mich mal interessiert. Immer wenn ich so diese Explorations-Videos angucke oder dieses Abandoning Buildings, also ich meine, verlassene Gebäude haben ja meistens zerstörte Fenster etc., wo man reinkommen kann. Aber wie kommen die in so ein Gebäude rein? Weil das sieht ja offensichtlich noch gut in Schuss aus. Wie kommen die da rein? Ohne, sag ich mal, irgendwie, ja, irgendwas kaputt zu machen, besser gesagt. Weil ich glaube jetzt nicht, dass die Türen einfach offen stehen, oder? Es ist doch safe abgeschlossen. There isn't even any cars out there. Jesus Christ.
No. So the weird thing is, they are drilling. Whatever they're drilling or cutting, it is coming directly down the middle of this well right here. Like it is like in line with the door. But there is not a unless there's a car that's literally parked right out front. There's nothing there. It's like the weirdest thing, and it sounds like they're drilling underground. I'm gonna go around the corner and see if I can get a closer look. There's no cars out there at all. I'm so confused. Like it sounds like they're right below us.
After hearing the noises, the explorers headed toward them to see what was going on. For several minutes, they searched from one side of the building to the other, but couldn't find anything that explained the sounds. They figured it might have been a scrapper working in the lower parts of the building. That thought was worrying, since scrappers could be carrying tools like a sledgehammer, or even worse, weapons, that might be used if they felt threatened. Still, the two didn't dwell on it and eventually decided to check the ground floor to investigate further.
Alright, so we're gonna go downstairs really quick, because that's where it sounds like the drilling's coming from, and it smells like oil. So I kinda wanna run down there and just see if I see anything. Should I run down there real quick? Okay, so literally directly on this side of it underneath us, it's like the sound is like carrying it. There is basically, like literally like right here, like an underground pathway that is somewhat lit up that goes like here to here. So they might be doing something like underground or something. I don't know. That might be why they don't have cars here. And that might be why we can't figure out where they are. So I think we should keep going.
Also, ich weiß nicht so, dieses Geräusch, es hört sich meiner Meinung nach halt auch an wie Bohrungen, die gemacht werden oder so. Aber ich persönlich gesehen würde da, glaube ich, einfach aus Neugier einfach da so runtergehen. Also, beziehungsweise da, wo er jetzt gerade runtergegangen ist und wieder hochgegangen ist, ich wäre einfach dort erstmal weitergelaufen, bis dort quasi kein Ende mehr ist. So, wisst ihr, was ich meine? So, dieses obere einfach erkunden ist ja in dem Falle, was so das Interesse halber ist ja voll uninteressant, wenn du jetzt oben einfach weiter dich umsiehst, anstatt unten zu gucken, woher dieser Krach kommt. Ich glaube, das würde ich viel interessanter finden, als wenn ich da jetzt oben die ganze Zeit rumrenne.
Oddly enough. What the hell
When they realized the noises were coming from the ground floor, they chose not to head that way and instead moved in the opposite direction to avoid attention. They spent about 15 more minutes exploring, and since the sounds were distant, things felt calmer, and it seemed like they were alone in that area. They even went up to the roof to look for cars or any sign of scrapers, but found nothing. Eventually, they went back down to keep exploring, and just a few moments later, as they approached one of the rooms, they ran into something again.
What the heck?
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my goodness gracious. Here's us thinking that this would be the best day to do this. Okay guys, this is where we're at right now. We have to be so quiet because we were walking down one of the main hallways and we thought we were getting further away from them. But all of a sudden I looked for Kari because I heard someone coming up the stairs and I saw the shadow coming up the stairs of a person. And then I looked and she was right next to me. And then I heard the grunting and we just started running, like tiptoe running. And he literally walked like on the outside of it. So we're not sure if like he just came up and walked out because we heard a truck drive away. Before we either get out of here or keep going, we need to go get eyes on whatever is here. If there's multiple cars here and they're still here, I don't think it's gonna make sense for us to stick around a little longer. So we're just gonna hope. We're gonna hope that they're actually gone. So we're gonna give it one more minute and then I'm gonna turn the camera back on and we're gonna get going. So let's explore. Ready? Alright, there's no one out there. Do we want to wait another minute or do we want to just send it and see if we can see anyone out there? I think let's wait 2 more minutes to play and then we'll go see.
When they saw someone walking toward them, the explorers quickly ducked into a room to hide. By then,
Boah, da würde ich mich aber auch wahrscheinlich zu Tode erschrecken. Also, ich meine, das Gefühl, nicht alleine zu sein, wäre ja automatisch da. Einfach aus dem Grund, dass die ganze Zeit dieses Bohrgeräusch da gewesen ist. Aber wenn dort jemand chillt, ich glaube, also ich persönlich wäre halt auch einfach weggerannt. So, beziehungsweise ich hätte mich halt auch versteckt. Weil man weiß immer nicht, auf wen man da trifft. Also ich meine, solange da jetzt nicht irgendwo, sag ich mal, Schilder sind oder man so offensichtlich irgendwelche Fahrzeuge dort stehen sieht mit irgendwelchen, meinetwegen Abrissarbeiten oder sowas, finde ich sowas eigentlich immer, sollte man mit größter Vorsicht, sag ich mal, begutachten und ganz vorsichtig auch, sag ich mal, auf Interaktion gehen. So, also wenn man da merkt, dass da eine andere Person hochkommt, würde ich mich auch wahrscheinlich auch erstmal verstecken und gucken, was für eine Art Person das ist, weil kann ja so ein Plünderer sein oder so, der da rumläuft. Und so wie der das im Video gerade erwähnt hat, so Plünderer sind häufig, laufen die bewaffnet rum und man möchte ja eigentlich nicht auf so eine Person treffen. Also ich möchte zumindest nicht auf so eine Person treffen.
they realized the noises hadn't come from a scrapper at all, but from a group of workers who were demolishing the building, along with several security guards. Knowing they could get arrested if caught, the explorers had no choice but to figure out where the workers were, so they could decide whether to keep exploring or make their way out.
Literally, he came up that staircase on the right-hand side. You can't see it. Kari, you know that's the front, right? Okay, I didn't realize that. That's why he walked out this way. Alright guys, at this point we're probably gonna go ahead and try to get out of here. For the third time in like 20 minutes, we were about 5 seconds away from getting caught red-handed because the workers are using the main hallways here. So every time we keep going up the hallway, literally one of them keeps coming up the stairs. Yeah, no, this is where they were, but they obviously weren't doing any cutting in here. Please, the truck.
Jesus Christ.
By then, the explorers had been stuck hiding in the room for quite a while. Every time they tried to make a move, they either heard the workers nearby or saw them getting closer.
Aber ganz kurz, warum lauft ihr nicht einfach raus? Ich meine, guck mal, ihr steht doch basically da an der Tür, geht doch einfach raus. Selbst wenn die euch sehen, so in dem Fall, dann lauft ihr einfach irgendwie weg oder so. Aber dieses Verstecken unnötig, weiß ich nicht. Warum? So, also vor allem, es sind ja anscheinend wieder nur normale Mitarbeiter. So, guck mal, man sieht hier da rechts dieses Abschleppding da, links ein normaler Truck. Also es sind einfach nur Mitarbeiter. So, selbst wenn sie euch sehen oder euch erwischen und fragen, was ihr macht, dann sagt ihr einfach nur, ihr seid nur am Erkunden eines verlassenen Gebäudes. So, ne? Also weiß ich nicht.
They even spotted a security guard in a pickup truck outside, blocking the only way out. With no safe escape, they had no choice but to stay hidden and hope not to be found. For nearly 3 hours, they waited, listening to footsteps and loud noises around them. Eventually, everything went quiet, and once the workers and guards left, they carefully made their way out and managed to escape without being seen. In July 2023,
Wow.
a Finnish YouTuber named Miro uploaded a video on his channel, Little Shameless Viking. His channel is different from most urban exploration channels, mixing dangerous explorations with parts of his daily life as he travels the world. In this video, Miro and a friend set out to explore an abandoned hotel in a remote area of Brazil. They hiked nearly 30 minutes from the nearest city to get there. When they arrived, they first tried to get in through the main entrance, but found the gate reinforced and impossible to pass. They then checked another side, but that way was blocked by barbed wire and a bamboo fence. Moving again, they finally found a spot in the wall with an opening that wasn't covered. Climbing carefully, they managed to get inside, but as soon as they entered, they came across something very disturbing.
We did it.
Great. It will be interesting how we get back down. Oh, there's a guard. I saw someone walking there.
So we have to go this way?
Yeah. If we go that way, we're definitely gonna get seen. And I hope he didn't see us.
He saw us, right?
I'm not sure if he saw us. But yeah, now he's there. Now he's there, and I think he's looking this way.
As soon as they stepped onto the property, the pair spotted a guard patrolling in the distance. Not wanting to be seen or cause any issues, they quickly ducked out of sight. For several minutes, they debated whether to carry on with their exploration or turn back and leave. But just as they were weighing their options, events suddenly began to take a troubling turn for the two adventurers.
Oh, no.
There's another car right there.
Hola.
Ah, no es posible. Ah, póntala, regresa.
No possible. Could you ask if it's possible to pay?
Can we pay?
Okay. Okay, no problem. Yeah, they definitely were not guards. Let's get the hell out of here. They definitely were not guards. More like illegal squatters. Because they had some hoods on, and the other guy even had a with him.
Oh, shit.
Started yelling. What did they say?
Go back. Go back. Can we pay at least? Go back. And the dog was.
Yeah, and the guy. Oh yeah, you got yourself.
First time.
Yeah, the guy had a.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't saw that.
Yeah, the guy who started yelling at in the end.
I never noticed that. And they were covered face.
Yeah, they definitely were not guards. They were just some illegal squatters or something.
After their tense confrontation, the explorers quickly decided to leave the property to keep the situation from getting.
Würde ich halt auch machen, ne? Also in dem Fall ist es halt so, also hat man gesehen, also er hat zumindest gesehen, dass er da anscheinend bewaffnet war. Also ich würde da gar nicht erst probieren, großartig irgendwie Also ich hätte mich wahrscheinlich, die haben ja nochmal gefragt, ey, können wir bezahlen, damit wir hier rumlaufen? Das hätte ich mich wahrscheinlich gar nicht getraut. Ich glaube, sobald ich da entdeckt worden wäre, hätte ich einfach schon einen Umweg gemacht, so mäßig, weißt du? Also das ist schon risikoreich, was die da probiert haben. Naja. Gut, dann würde ich aber sagen, wenn euch diese Reaction hier gefallen hat, lasst gerne ein Like und ein Abo da. Und wenn ihr weitere Videos davon haben wollt, könnt ihr auch gerne die Glocke aktivieren, dann bekommt ihr eine Benachrichtigung, sobald ein neues Video online kommt. Der Originallink zu dem Video hier ist natürlich wieder in der Videobeschreibung. Das Video hier geht eigentlich noch weitere 1,5 Stunden, aber ich bin leider zeitlich ein bisschen begrenzt heute, deswegen werden wir uns heute nicht 2 Stunden Videomaterial angucken können. Und deswegen lade ich euch hier nur, sag ich mal, eine halbe Stunde von dem Video hoch. Aber wie gesagt, wenn euch so welche Videos hier gefallen, gerne eine Bewertung dalassen. Es ist sehr wichtig für mich, weil dann weiß ich natürlich immer, ob euch das gefällt oder ob ihr gerne was anderes sehen wollt. Ihr könnt auch gerne Vorschläge in die Kommentare machen. Ich weiß nicht, ob man Links posten kann in die Kommentare, bin ich mir nicht sicher. Aber wenn das gehen sollte, könnt ihr gerne YouTube-Videos als Vorschläge in die Kommentare posten und die könnte ich mir dann quasi angucken und dann habt ihr quasi automatisch die Videos, die ihr gerne gucken wollt und ich habe quasi neuen Content für mich, also es ist quasi eine Win-Win-Situation. Aber ansonsten würde ich sagen, sehen wir uns im nächsten Video wieder. Bis dahin aber, ciao.